Welcome to the second video in the series Spaghetti and Meatballs, the Permanent Weight Loss Solution. I want to review the first video and what I was hoping to teach you in the first video in order to move on the content of the second video. But in the first video we talked about the creative process using the example of spaghetti and meatballs. I want to review the steps, and I want you to become very familiar with these steps because they are going to allow you a more successful control of this force. The first thought is you have a thought. The second step is you repeat the thought. Repeating the thought allows you to make the right choice, and making the right choice soon will deliver you exactly what the thought requested. I want to also point out that when you have a thought in your brain, you are setting a direction, a pathway that you are going to be following. The last point that I want to make is that this creative process is a force, is a creative force that has been at work from day one of your life and will continue to function until the last day of your life. It has been in existence in the whole universe, and it will remain after we are out of this universe. What is a force, your question? Well, the best example that I can give you is electricity. When we generate electricity, a force, and we drive it through the wires and bring it into the house and take it out of the outlet, when we connect a computer or a TV or a lamp or an air conditioner, it benefits, the quality of our life goes up. But this energy, this force called electricity, when attached to an electric chair, it is capable of destroying the same life. Or in the same way, if in the middle of the storm we get hit by lightning, the same electricity has the ability to kill us. So the point that I'm trying to make is that a force is neutral. We have the power to use it positively or negatively. And so, moving on, as to the causes of obesity, I want to point out the mechanism how you became obese. The easiest example, and I have to use example referring to women because as an OBGYN I do not see any other patients. But if a woman says, my thighs are huge, and she repeats the thought, my thighs are huge, my thighs are huge, we'll allow only those activities that will fulfill the thought. And therefore, if the choice is one of activity, let's say watching TV versus going for a walk, you will feel compelled to sit in front of the TV because it fulfills the thought, I have huge thighs. And then eventually your thighs will continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger. If again, a woman uses a thought like, I hate my stomach, and she repeats the thought, I hate my stomach, I hate my stomach. When it comes time to make a food choice, let's say between the apple and the brownie, and the woman says, I hate my stomach, because the action that you're allowed to is only that one that fulfills the thought, you will choose the brownie, and the second brownie, and the third brownie, and eventually you are going to end up with a bigger stomach, which fulfills the thought, I hate my stomach. What if she says, I hate my butt? Well, in the same principle, if you say, I hate my butt, I hate my butt, I hate my butt, when it comes time to make whether a clothing choice, an exercise choice, or a food choice, you are going to be choosing only those choices that fulfill the thought. So what I want to point out to you is that It is your negative thinking about your body image that is causing you to have the cravings and to have the poor choices when it comes to the activity that you should be doing. I want to point out also that in the thought world, no, well, let me backtrack. I want to point out that in the physical world, when you see, for example, this container, this glass, it is occupying this point of time and space. If I want this phone to occupy the same space and the same position, I would have to remove one to be able to have the other one in the same place. The same thing must take place in your thought world. No woman is capable of saying, I have a cute butt and I hate my butt. I have thunder thighs and I have cute thighs. No one says, I love my six-pack flat stomach or I hate my gut. So it's extremely important to begin the process by eliminating all possible negative thoughts and activities from your brain. I have a word of warning to all of you because I'm almost certain that some of the people that are listening to this video are already having a negative thought that says it cannot be that easy. And when you have a thought like it cannot be that easy, let me review the process. You are creating a negative force. It cannot be that easy, it cannot be that easy. The only choices that you are going to be making are those that will be blocking the process, and therefore the process will never be easy. So I want to warn you to guard your mind so that it becomes a fountain of positive thinking. Among other examples that I am familiar with that women create, or that the thoughts that women have that prevent you from a successful weight loss would be one like, I am so busy. I am so busy, I am so busy, I am so busy. Thus, you will never find time to do exercise because it gives you exactly what the thought requested. If you say, for example, I am so tired. If you say, I'm so tired, you'll eventually become so tired and you will never exercise. If you say, I hate exercise, and you repeat the thought, and you repeat the thought, eventually you will be finding only those activities that confirm that you hate exercise. If you say, for example, I love brownies, I love brownies, I love brownies, you would only be prompted to those activities that would allow you access to the brownies and no other healthier choices. So in summary, I want to point out that the creative process, this force that is taking place every single day and every single moment inside your head, has to become, and you can control it, has to become positive all the time. You should be hearing inside your brain a song that reads, yes I can, yes I can, yes I can, of course I can.